you can see me and hear me. You can see in the background there's my daughter Jordan, my little mini me. Hi Keisha, how are you? Hey Bren, glad you guys could join me. I'm in Barnes & Noble. I had a few minutes. I'm not supposed to really be in here right now. I'm gonna flip the camera and say hi to everybody. Hi Gail, thanks for joining me. Let's see. Oh, hey guys, how are you? You have to forgive me in my mommy mode, in my mommy attire. I'm sitting here in Barnes & Noble. I'm glad you guys could join me. I haven't been on Periscope in a while, so I'm glad that you're here with me. In Barnes & Noble, one of my favorite places to be ever, and they are actually, hey Mikey, how's it going? Merry Christmas, past Christmas. Good to see you, Bren. How are you? It's a dangerous place, right? I know, it could cost a lot of money to be up in Barnes & Noble, let me tell you. Love Barnes & Noble. I have some finds I want to show you guys. I was in here. I'm trying not to be too loud. I'm sorry, there's somebody over there working, but hey, Natural, ADT. I want to show you some books that I found. And actually, Mikey, you and Jess came to mind to me when I picked up these couple of books. I'm going to show you really quickly. Let me see if I can flip it in a second. So I found, here we go. Okay, so here's what I found. I found some books. Here's one about Star Wars that's written from the perspective of William Shakespeare. Isn't that hysterical? So it's called The Jedi. Can you guys see that? The Jedi Doth Return. And I'll open up the book and show you some things inside really quickly too. Look at Jabba the Hutt. I love it. Let me show you. Let's see if I can get a good page for you somewhere. Let's see. So they have like Princess Leia. Can you see? They have Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, CP3O. I love it. Love. I'll see. I'll read a part for you guys. I'll say it says, "Good General, I gladly follow thee. Wherever thou dost go, then so shall I. Wherever thou remain, thus I shall too. Thy people shall my people be as well, and all thy battles shall be my battles." Love it. Love. I can see you guys reading this to your 5th graders, maybe even middle school kids, since Star Wars is so popular right now. I think they would love it. Let's see, they had one in here conversation earlier about, let's see, about Luke Skywalker. If I'm making you dizzy, I'm sorry, I'm doing this with one hand. I apologize to you. Let's see. Darth Vader and the Emperor speak. I think you guys would really love this. Your kids would love this one too. I'll show you some of it here. Then there's one, same thing, Star Wars, and they have the Empire Strikes Back version of William Shakespeare. And these are on clearance. These are $5.98 a piece. So if you are near Barnes & Noble, if you feel like getting out of the house and going book shopping, you can go do that. Look at that. I just love it. I love these books with Yoda and Luke and Yoda having a conversation, a dialogue back and forth. Your kids would love these. All right, so then I also saw this one here. I don't know, I can't really see a lot of comments. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if Jess popped in or not, but Edgar Allan Poe, an unabridged version, and it is a pop-up book. It's on clearance for $9.98, and it says, "For 4 chilling tales from the master of the macabre, includes 6 inspired pop-up creations." So look at this, watch. This book my daughter discovered, I loved it. I'll show you, I'll turn the pages so you can get a glimpse of it. So a little bit of history, the fall of the Usher house here. Look at this, can you see? You love Poe, Mikey, you have to get this book. Look, $9.98, bargain price. Go to Barnes & Noble. Do you see the pop-up? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm gonna keep going and show you some more. Here is, look at that illustration there. Your kids would really get a kick out of this. Look at this picture. I love, let me keep going. The fall of the House of Usher, more of it. Look at this one. Ugh. Creepy, isn't it, Brent? It's creepy, but it just kind of grabs your attention, doesn't it? It does. Let's see, here's another beautiful, look at this pop-up, look at this one. Oh, look at that. Love. Let's see, The Telltale Heart, one of my favorites. Oh, look at this. Do you see this book? Oh, wouldn't your kids die for, look at this one. Ooh. Put that in your reading center, maybe let them touch it. I know we have books we put away that we never let them touch, right? This one they could take out and read. Go to a corner, maybe sit at a VIP desk. Look at that picture. Ooh, I love it. Let's see. I'll go a little faster. Look at this one here, The Pit and the Pendulum. Look at this. I don't even teach upper grades, but I would buy it just because it's just beautiful. I love this one. Look at this. Oh, look at this one. There's a Pit and the Pendulum. Can you see that? Doing it with one hand, sorry. Look. Okay, let's see. So I love that one. Mikey, go get this book. I'm telling you, you need it. Okay, so this one, you guys, is really, really serious. You don't want it to get ruined, right? Put it up, don't let the kids touch it. I don't know. This one you might want them to touch. It might make them be more interested in reading, right? Go get it, Mikey. Hi, Shirai. How are you? This one's serious. Look at this book. It's called This Is Where It Ends. And papas are usually for younger kids, aren't they? You're right. This book, I'm going to turn around for just a second. If you just joined, thanks for joining me. I'm at Barnes & Noble, my favorite places. This next book is written by Alicia Marique Nijkamp. Can't really pronounce her name. I'll show you. But my daughter picked it up. She's 14, freshman in high school. And it's a book that has a lot to do with like school shootings, which really kind of surprised me. But I think it's well written, and I think it's probably really necessary and needed during this time. But it's called, let's see, This Is Where It Ends. And then if you look at the front cover, it kind of gives you a little bit of a timeline about what's going on. Look at this one. So 10 o'clock a.m., the principal of Opportunity High School finishes her speech welcoming the entire student body to a new semester and encouraging them to excel and achieve, right? 10:02 a.m., the students get up to leave the auditorium for their next class, right? 1 minute later at 10:03, the auditorium's doors will not open, right? Won't open. 10:05, someone starts shooting. And it's told from 4 different perspectives over the span of 54 harrowing minutes. It might make you cry, no, but you know what? It's happening, unfortunately, and maybe this is a good way for kids to kind of process it. And it's written by 4 different first-hand accounts of what happens. I haven't read it, so I can definitely not recommend it one way or the other. But it may be something that you might want to read first on your own, and then see maybe how it might fit into your classroom. Maybe you could do excerpts from it. I'm not really sure. And it's that. What's the name of the book? Is it Steph-Alicia 85? How are you? It's called This Is Where It Ends by Marique Nijkamp, maybe? Everyone has a reason to fear the boy with the gun, right? It's happening. And this may be well written. I don't know. It has a lot of praise on the back of it. I'll show you the back really quickly. So, advanced praise for This Is Where It Ends. Stunning, diverse, and unforgettable. This Is Where It Ends is a book everyone should read to better understand each other and the world around us. So I don't know. As long as there are Newtons and Columbines, there will be a desperate need for gripping, well-written, and poignant novels like this one. So maybe it's worth looking into. I don't know, not to be kind of somber, but something to think about for sure. Yeah, you should go to Barnes & Noble for sure. Okay, and then, really quickly, I found a couple of books that I kind of like. I'll show you guys really quickly. This one is written by an actual doctor, and it's called Why Do Men Have Nipples, right? And it talks about hundreds of questions you'd only ask a doctor after your 3rd martini. Hysterical. I have to tell you in all honesty, I stood at the front, like you know how they have that clearance section at the front of the store, or markdown books, and I laughed out loud. I really did. I'm like, I have to buy this book. Do cucumbers relieve puffy eyes? You name it. They ask questions in here about men issues, women issues, what causes shrinkage. It's hysterical. It's really funny. So I think I'm going to buy this one. Is it dangerous to pop zits? Should you put a steak on a black eye? Will toothpaste get rid of zits? I mean, you name it. Any question you've asked yourself medically speaking, they kind of talk about it. Can you drink your own urine? That's one of the ones that I read and laughed out loud about, because some people actually do for medicinal reasons. So go to Barnes & Noble, pick it up and look at it and see for yourself. I won't tell you, I won't give it away, but think about it. All right, and then who doesn't love Mr. Rogers? So this is The World According to Mr. Rogers, and it has lots of different quotes that he said over the years, and I love him. I grew up on Mr. Rogers. If you guys are too young to know who he is, I'm sorry, but I love Fred Rogers. How are you? Hi. There's some sweet babies over here. I love to read. You should be reading too. So here's some quotes by him. And here's one that kind of applies to all of us, right? You should go get this one, Steph-Alicia. Let's see, it says, I like to swim, but there are some days I just don't feel much like doing it, but I do it anyway. I know it's good for me, and I promise myself I do it every day, and I like to keep my promises, right? Doesn't that sound like all of us as teachers and teacherpreneurs? Just do it just because. Just do it anyway. So I think I'm going to get this one. It's on clearance for $6.98. Love that. And then lastly, I found a couple of things that had to do with subway art. Right, there's some note cards. I think I might get these too. It says, believe, imagine. Sounds like us, right, too. A friend is a true treasure. Be yourself. Shoot for the moon. then I found this one too. This is a clipboard, and the clipboard, it says, it comes with a notepad attached to it. It's like $12.95. It says a pencil and a dream can take you anywhere. And that's definitely all of us. So some planning, a little bit of decoration. So I found some really good treasures here. So if you're up for some new books or some new decorations for your office, your classroom, come out to Barnes & Nobles. Thanks for joining me. I've missed you guys. I haven't been on in a few weeks. I've missed you guys so much. Hope you're having a great holiday season. If I don't talk to you, hopefully I will though. If I don't talk to you, have a happy new year. And I wish you all great week this week. Relax, enjoy our last week of freedom. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Bye.